everyone? Today we have to talk about AVANTIS. We are at 53 cents, down 4% in the last 24 hours. And right now we are seeing everything kind of slowing down in the crypto market, but that might not be the last of the drops. We're going to talk about what I think is coming up next here for AVANTIS. Anyways, remember, I'm not a financial advisor. None of this is financial advice, but let's get straight into it. So first thing that I want to talk about is the numbers. Right now we're down, like I said over here, it was 4%. Now it's 2.9% in the last 24 hours, 19.2% in the last 7 days, 18% in the last 14, and still 54% in the last 30 days. We got 65 million in volume and 134 million inside of market cap. So let's also talk about the holders here, because like I was saying in my previous video, it is looking like they are shaking people out, but for some reason it's not working. Like the institutional investors, all the big money people, the whales, they're dumping, but as we can see, we're still gaining holders. 2 weeks ago we had 82,825 holders. Now we have 99,426 holders. Like, that's actually crazy. Almost 20,000 holders inside of 2 weeks, like 17,000. That's actually crazy. So we are seeing a lot of people are buying the dumping, all the dumps here inside of AVANTIS. There is something that's forming up that I do want to point out here, and that is the possibility of a bullish double bottom. The bullish double bottom is what it could quite possibly be. This could quite possibly. I'm not 100% sure, but I'm looking at this right here. Boom, 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 possibly, and then higher. I don't know. We will see if that is a possibility, but if we don't break out right here, then that bullish thesis is, like, you know, out the window. And you can see here how we broke down below this descending triangle right here. So this descending triangle, that is a bearish pattern. So I mentioned that we were probably going to end up breaking below this. We did exactly that. So let me take this off now. And now you can see how we're riding right on the top of this rising or this falling wedge. Now, falling wedges are bullish patterns. So it wouldn't be far-fetched for us to break out of this to the upside. We also have a bullet or something that looks like a bullish double bottom, right? It looks like it, and it can only be that if it breaks out right now. If it goes and breaks out, like maybe if it pulls back to this support here at 47 cents and it just breaks out, then this could be a bullish double bottom here, but it's hard to tell. You can also see that the percent our trending stocks, and we're definitely oversold to the downside here. It looks like the short-term trend is trying to break out a little bit, but we're gonna have to wait a little bit to see if what's gonna happen after this. But yeah, if we are gonna break down and go lower again, 40 cents, 27 cents, those are the two levels that we're still watching out for. But anyways, we also have the buyback dashboard live for AVANTIS. So this is actually pretty bullish for AVANTIS. If you come over here and look at their actual the foundation.avantisfi.com thing for their buybacks, you can see the milestone targets here. And the current 30-day average daily fees, 128K. Their milestone is 200K to reach that milestone. And the annualized buyback value will be 21.9 million. And then at milestone 2, 91.2 million. So it's a pretty big buyback right there. So we'll see how long it takes for that. But anyways, getting back to the charts, guys, like I was saying, you know, this could be a bullish double bottom. It looks like we want to break out. It looks like it wants to break out right here, and it just looks like it wants to. So if this does happen, there is a possibility that it could go to 78 cents. But I don't want people thinking that I'm saying, oh, buy. No, that's not what I'm saying. It is at a cheap price. I will say that it is at a cheap price, but it could go down lower. That's what you need to know. We are in a falling wedge here. So there's always the possibility that it breaks out now, or it falls down here and then it breaks out. But either way, I'm expecting a breakout for AVANTIS, but there is a huge possibility that we continue to fall a little bit lower before that breakout. And if you look at it right now, we're like right at the point where we're about to break out outside of this rising wedge. So if we do continue to go down, then we don't have that much room downwards to go. And that's why I'm also tracking Bitcoin, because let's say something happens with Bitcoin where we get like a major drop inside of Bitcoin, right? That might just be what we need. Honestly, I just want everything. I just want everything to just dump right now. Like Bitcoin going down to 85K. I want to see everything, just crash already so we can go up. But the things don't happen like that in the market. But I'll keep you guys updated here with AVANTIS right now. It's I know it's frustrating for people out there that lost a lot of money inside of it, but crypto, this is just how things go. You just have to be patient. This is just confusing right here because now we're breaking out of this rising wedge, but like we can't technically break out to the downside unless it was a huge dump and then trying to recover into more of a huge dump. So we could see a breakout to the upside pretty soon here. Again, you can look out for 57 cents, 63 next, 68 cents, and then 78. It wouldn't be too far-fetched for this thing to just run up to 78 cents and then dump immediately after that again. I'm not saying it will, but it's nothing for it to do that and then dump. And it's nothing for it to do it and then continue to take off too. So, but I am expecting some type of move here with AVANTIS because it just wants to break out so bad. Look at how it's just stuck on the trend line of that rising wedge. On the upper area of the rising wedge, the price action is just stuck there. To the upside, we're looking at 48%, technically 50, let's just say 50. Looking at 50 cents going up to 79 cents from here, which is that Fibonacci resistance. So I would say prepare for that. You might be able to get a quick 50% gain, but we'll see. We'll see if it actually plays out like that. All right. But anyway, shout out to everybody out there. Shout out to all the members. Go ahead and hit the like button and subscribe, guys. Go ahead and become a member of the channel. It's only $9.99 per month. And I'll go over any stock or crypto that you want me to go over next, as long as it's not some type of low cap scam coin. So go ahead and become a member of the channel, guys. Remember, again, I'm not a financial advisor. None of this is financial advice, all that good stuff. As always, I'll be back with another video.